How you doing, guys? How's everybody today? Today, I like to start off with this. The power of what you believe is what you can do. This is something I wrote, and I put this everywhere. I put it all over Facebook. I think it's a powerful statement. I think that if you think about it, it's, basically what you should be thinking about. What you believe is what you can do. So today, let's start off with this. If you are on YouTube and you want to join in with us today live, there should be a link in the description area. We'd love to have you. The reason I do this on a different platform is because the comments come a little faster, and I don't have to wait for that delay. So, and also, guys, there is links as far as like free stuff that I have on this page. There's free traffic. There's actually a $20 bill sitting there just for you. There's a button to actually, there's some tools that you can use, and some other traffic sources that we've already gone through. This is getting results, and I try to help you with the different traffic sources that we go over. And you can get the link there, you can try them out. Like I said, there's a $20 bill sitting there for one of them. They're giving you $20 to start using their stuff. So you can basically take that $20 and start getting traffic with it and trying the actual PPC place out. So there's several advantages of coming to this page. If here's what happens, guys. I leave the video up for a week until but just about a half hour, an hour before we start the next session, which would be next Thursday. So, if it's after that time, you can still come back to this page. All the tools and all the places that we talked about are there. You can, if you want to see some of the older stuff, you're going to have to subscribe to my channel and check it out that way. So you can see all the older hangouts. We do this weekly, and I think it's really going to help you out. Today we have getting results. We're going to basically talk about getting better conversions, more sales, and more opt-ins. And if you wait till the end, all the way to the end, I'm going to show you a way you can get 800, actually, we're going to say 500,000. But when the strategy comes out, you'll see where I was talking about 800. Let's say 500,000 leads, not views, leads. This is a strategy that you can use. It's not out there on the internet. This is some really, really good stuff. And you can actually get 500,000 leads for practically nothing. All right. So today we're going to talk, about some different, we're going to look at some of my pages, and we're going to check out different avenues that you can take that maybe you haven't thought about yet. And I don't know how new you are, but they give you $1 million ideas here, let's say. All right, so if you're advanced, you might know some of this stuff, but it'll be worth it to stay till the end to find out all about those $500,000 500,000 leads. So here's the deal. when you start a business, the first thing people see, and this is where people lose a lot of the sales, the conversions, and opt-ins. The first place they see is your landing page. And if you've seen a lot of my other videos, you probably know that, you know, this is important, and I talk about it a lot, but I still see the statistics that like 98% of people aren't doing this. They're either lazy, they're not trained, marketing trained right, or they just, you know, they just don't want to do it, or they're amateurs, you know. So this is very important. If you want better conversions, you want better leads, more leads and more sales, you have to do this. There's no way around it. Basically, you know, you have to figure out a way that you can do it. And if you're on my page, there is tools down below that everything that you need to do here is there, and it's simplified. They're very easy to use. So we're talking about landing pages. And a lot of people, here's what 98% of marketers do. They go out, they use the company landing page. You know, they promote a product or a business opportunity, or a company. And they, you know, basically are promoting that company. You know, I mean, instead of promoting themselves, they're promoting that company. Plus, they're using the company landing pages, and that's not good either. See, thousands and thousands and thousands, maybe hundreds of thousands, have already seen that landing page. There's only one reason that you would use a landing page from a particular company or promotion or whatever, is if it's brand new, or if, and there's not that many out there, there's really not that many companies out there that care. If your company or product or opportunity is changing the landing page, say, you know, every couple months at least. If they're doing that, then you can go ahead and use those landing pages. But here's the deal, guys. If you do that, you're still giving them the authority. You're not helping yourself. You know, you want to build more authority for yourself, so people are hunting you down and not, you know, hunting that business down. And it's kind of important, and it's really not that hard to do. And I'm going to show you a couple examples right here today where you can do this. And some people call it a pre-frame page. Some people, you know, there's different ways of doing it, and I'm going to show you a couple different ways right today. So I hope you understand how important that is. It is really important that you change your landing page, make yourself a unique landing page, or more. You know, like when I do my campaigns, I generally use like I'll split test. And if you don't know what that is, we talked about it last week. I'll split test 3 landing pages. I'll put them on a rotator and split test those 3 landing pages. And here's what I do. I take the best one, I delete the other 2, I'll make 2 others, or if they're fairly close, sometimes I'll tweak, you know, just start tweaking them around a little bit. But what I'll do is I actually, a lot of times I'll just take those 2 out and you know, put 2 brand new ones in and do another campaign with that. So I'll have a real good one that I know that's working really good, and then I'll have 2 others, and I'll try to beat that out. And sometimes I may even tweak the real good one to see if I can get, you know, optimize it and see if I can get a little better optimization, or, you know, more clicks out of the deal. So, you know, there's always of fixing and making, you know, better opt-ins. So let's go ahead and get started. I want to show you a couple ideas here of, you know, what you can do, and it's not very hard. It depends, you know, if you're not into video, you really should be. And here's why. About, I think it was about 2 years ago, I joined an opportunity. And if you were at the highest level, you could go on this mastermind. You were able to, you know, you were able to go to this mastermind, and it was in Hawaii. I really wanted to go. And when it first came out, I was right. I think I was right below the top spot. So I had to go ahead and get into the top spot because I really wanted to go. And so I went ahead and I went to Hawaii to this mastermind. And within, you know, the training, my mentor at the time, he asked us if we'd all do a 90-day video challenge. So this is a great way for you to, you know, basically get yourself out there, get yourself to do this, and it's really not that hard. Now, on day, I think it was 6 or 10, maybe, I ran out of ideas because I wasn't doing things right, and I ran out of ideas. And I said to my wife, I said, man, I got really frustrated. I come in pissed off because I couldn't get it done. You know, I couldn't get the words out. I couldn't get the video done for that day. And I told my wife, I says, I don't know if I could do this. You know, I was just frustrated. And it took me about a day. I think the next day I didn't do anything either. And then I got right back on the horse and just kept on going after that. But see, you have to have some marketing material or some personal development stuff that you're learning so you can give other people information. And if you don't have that, then you know you're going to run out of stuff. And there's plenty of information if you have a company or, you know, whatever you're promoting. I'm sure there's some kind of you know, marketing information for you to go through. Just go through that. Hey, pick one tip out of that information and go ahead and, you know, talk about it. You know, it doesn't have to be a long video, maybe, you know, 1 or 2 minutes long. If you're long-winded or you're pretty good at it, you might go a little longer, but it don't have to be that long. It just has to be something decent for somebody else to get some value. And just keep doing that every single day, and you'll get better about, I think it took me 30 days to get better, but some people do it in 20. You know, it all depends. Everybody's different, right? So that is an idea if you're not comfortable doing video, because video is number one. It's a great marketing tool for you, and you really want to use that for yourself. So let's go ahead and let me show you a couple ideas here. I hope it went through. You guys seeing that? Let me check my Skype real quick. Okay, she says, all right. I just want to make sure I don't want to be talking to myself with the blank screen. Okay, so this is one I made out, and I'm going to show you. This is a page. What it is really to give me some authority. It's kind of a pre-frame page to a product that basically just came out that I've been waiting for a while, and I'm promoting it. And I wanted to give myself a little bit of authority So, I'm not really giving everything to the company. Even though I'm promoting this product, I wanted to change it up. I wanted to be different than everybody else out there. Because right now, everybody is promoting. I'll show you the page they're promoting. This is one of the pages anyway. He's got three different pages, but this is one of the pages. All right. So I wanted to actually, promote myself and give myself a little bit of authority and build myself up a little bit. So that's why I made basically a pre-frame page. See, there's no opt-in, there's nothing. It's kind of like if you know anything about landing pages, there's one that they call a two-step, and what this two-step is basically there's no opt-in or anything on the actual first page. And then when you click the button, then there's an opt-in, a little opt-in box that kind of comes down. Well, I don't have that little opt-in box, but what happens here is when they click this link, it goes here, and there's my opt-in box. So if you understand, I'm giving myself some authority. There's my, basically my picture. It's in this video. So, they're seeing me first before the, the other opt-in or, the company or whatever, whatever you're promoting. Say you're promoting things from ClickBank. And I noticed when I went in there the last time, there was a lot of, they weren't giving you landing pages. They were actually giving you sales pages. Now, you can't get an opt-in from a sales page. So you have to be different. A lot of marketers was going to take that link. They're just going to go and promote that sales page. But you want better conversions. You want more sales and you want more opt-ins, right? You want to build your list. That's where a lot of the money is. If, the landing page is not your marketing, it's your advertising. Your marketing starts when you get those people on the list. So once they're there, then you can start, emailing them and, sending them stuff that, information and value. And, you can't totally, just say, hey, buy this, here, buy that. That's what a lot of people used to do, and that don't work no more. You have to give them some kind of value. So, your video, that would be value. If you was to do a video every day and, you were given value, you could send that to your list. That could be one of your emails to the list to give value. If you write blog posts, that's another way of, giving your list value. So anyway, I made this page. So, I didn't want to, basically put the same kind of stuff that he had on there. I wanted that to be like special, but here's what I did. That little tip I just gave you, that's what this video is about. A little tip about, 98% of marketers don't do this right. And that's basically it. They're not doing their own landing pages. They're just using company landing pages, and they're not making no money, and they wonder why. So, marketing is a little bit different. Advertising actually is what the landing pages are. Advertising is different. You have to be different than everybody. Can you imagine if, all the different chocolate places all advertised with the same page? Snickers and M&Ms and all that, they all had the same page. Pretty soon, you're not even going to see that page. As a customer, we have advertisement. We just kind of don't even look at it after a while. I don't know about you, but I skip through all the commercials and stuff on TV when I'm watching TV. Actually, we started. I don't give a plug out, but we started watching Netflix because the TV shows on there don't have commercials, and that show it's like watching a movie. It's like awesome. without the commercials. So that's what people do. They kind of sidetrack the commercials, and they're blind to them. You know, they just don't want to see them, or if they see them, they just don't see them for some reason. So that's all I did in this video. I gave them a tip, and I said, hey, if you want to learn more information, some $1 million tips, you know, click the link below and get the video series. It's a 4-part video series. So all they have to do is click the button. They don't have to sign up here. So it's kind of the 2-step thing is kind of easier for somebody to say, yeah, I want it. It's free, you know. It's absolutely free. I don't have no credit cards, and there's no opt-in, so there's nothing really stopping them unless they really don't, you know, want better conversions and more leads and more sales. You know, that I can't see that. Every business owner I know, they want more leads, they want more sales, and they want better conversions. Even if it's just 1% higher than they had before, can you imagine the money that they will make? All right, so this is one way of doing it. So basically, when they hit that button, it goes to this page, and then they opt in here, and they, you know, Vic's got, you know, a little saying here, whatever he does, and you know, this page is converting really good, and that's why I kind of picked it. But you know, I could have used, he has another page that doesn't have a video. He has 2 other pages that don't have videos. So you know, you can use anything you want, but basically what you're doing is you're kind of pre-framing people to the offer, and the offer is just free information, you know, and it's really good stuff. You're not going to see this on the internet. Basically, you'd have to go to an event and pay like $25,000 to get this kind of information. You know, he's going to show you how to get those 500,000 leads. And when he does show you, because I've already seen the video, he actually, and you can get a lot more. And when he stopped, it was up to 800,000 leads. So, you know, if you want to learn this strategy, wait to the end, and I'll show you how to get it. All right, so that's one way of doing it. There is another way that I don't have here, and I'm just going to leave this up. There is another way that what you can do is, say you're, this happens a lot with opportunities. You know, a business opportunity. Say you have a video, or your company has a video series, or let's say a lifestyle type video. That's usually what business opportunities do. They do lifestyle videos. If they have that, right after that, you can actually come in with a pre-sale page there, and you know, before you send them to your thank you page or whatever, you can actually, you know, or that could be your thank you page. You know, it could be a pre-sale / thank you page, and you can actually use that and sell the people right there. You know, maybe give them a little value and tell them a little bit about, you know, what's going to happen, you know, down the road here, you know, into your company, and give them, you know, give them a little bit of background on the company or whatever, and that will help, you know, your sales and conversions, because they've already by that point they've already opted in. Now this is just going to help your sales and conversions. All right. Now here's another way. This is another one of my sites, and this is another way of doing it. This really isn't a pre-sale. This is more of a opt-in type sales page. Now I made this one here for Bing because they're so ridiculous. I just got my account back after, like, I don't know, it's been, I think, a whole month. It seems like it. Um, and I'll tell you a few things. Just if you're on here, if you ever want to do PPC, a few things I learned this week is that you cannot have this video. It has to sit there. And it's good if you have a longer form and not just a simple, simple little form. It's better if, because this is going to be cold traffic, and they say cold traffic, you should have, more on the page. Now this might be a little bit excessive. This is kind of more like a opt-in type sales page. All right. But I wanted to give value. I just wanted to get my account back, to tell you the truth. So there's a lot of value here, and there's, everything I could think of to stick on here to help people out. I even put a frequently asked questions and, everything. And then you do have to have, it's best if you have these privacy policies. You have to have a privacy policy. I added a contact us and a terms of use, and finally they approved me today. Actually, it started this morning, and I've been waiting and going back and forth. At least they weren't like Google. I did something at Google one time, and they just shut the account down. They didn't even want to help you. They just shut the account down and said they don't, at least Bing, even though it was a pain in the butt as far as going back and forth and back and forth, because here's what they did. They would go and pick something that they didn't like or wasn't in their guidelines, and they'd give me one thing. Okay, I fixed it. Then they'd give me another thing, and I fixed it. And it was really a pain in the butt. Instead of giving me a list of, maybe 2 or 3 things, and made the process a little faster, it was all the way to the end before, I got the last couple things that I really needed to fix. And one of them was, I think I even showed you wrong on this. I didn't know, but when you put the URL in your ad, they wanted this URL. I told the lady, I says, well, this is stupid, because if you know what I'm talking about, I went back, there's a thing there, it says dynamic link, and you could put keyword there. So whatever keyword the person typed in, now this works good in the title, so you can use it there, but in the destination URL, not the destination, the display URL, the one that they put on the ad itself, I was using that as the same thing as the keyword, and they didn't like that. And I says, well, would you even put dynamic, whatever it's dynamic field? Why'd you even put that there if we can't use it? That's very confusing to anybody that really doesn't know. They just, heard about the dynamic field, thought it was a good idea because it's going to give, put more keywords on your ad, but they didn't like it. So finally, I had to change all my ads and put this actual URL in, and all the privacy policy and all those links had to be from the same website. So just a couple hints there, guys. If you decide to do some Bing PPC, I really got some really good results there. But and like I said, hey, they didn't shut my account down. They really helped me through it. I know a lot more than I did before, and I'm back up. So hopefully I can get some opt-ins today. Okay, so back to this. I made this page, and I'm going to take you through it, what you can do. You can make your opt-in, and like I said, make your own page. If you can't do videos, somewhere on that page, try to find a place to put your face. You could put your face up here, right before the title or something. find a way to do this, because you want the authority. I don't care what product you're selling. You want to be in control. You want the people to see you. You want the authority from them, because a lot of people are new, and they just see your face. And if they see your face again somewhere else, and they see it, maybe on Facebook, and you're everywhere, they're going to start coming to you instead of you having to hunt them. This is very important. Most marketers won't even do this kind of stuff. But I think if you don't have a video with your face on it, I think you should put some small, maybe just a small picture right here, or somewhere to, say, hey, this is me. I'm here. I'm the authority here. I'm going to give you this information. So then, once they opt in here, it's free information, and always be congruent with what, the next step is. If it says, I'm just going to use a weight loss thing. If this says your favorite food, that could be, destroying your stomach or whatever, and then they go to the next page for free training or free information, and you put, do these exercises, they want to know what the food is. They don't want to exercise. So you have to kind of be congruent. All right. So the next page, once they opt in, would be this page. Now, I could have made like a pre-frame page out of this, but I'm not selling nothing. The only thing I'm doing here is I'm telling them what they have to do next. And this particular, if you look at it, this particular opt-in is, since it's a PPC and it's Bing, I decided I'm going to make it a confirmed, a double opt-in. And basically, if you don't know what that means you have to confirm the link before you get the information. Because a lot of people will do this. They will put some stupid, email in so it works. They'll get the information, go through the information, and then you get in your email, your list is just nothing but garbage, because, you were giving something away, and they weren't truthful with you. They just gave some stupid email, and it doesn't work, or they never look at it, or whatever. So that ain't helping you either. But here you go again. I went ahead and put myself a video here. It's not a real long video. It's very short, 26 seconds, just to let them know what they had to do next. And, because a lot of people aren't using confirmed links anymore. They're just letting people go through with the email, and that's it. They make it as easy as possible for the person. Well, I wanted the person that come through here, I wanted them to really want this information. If they really didn't want it, then they didn't have to confirm the link. And I've gotten, I have everything tracked. If you watch the last couple of videos, you track everything. I had it tracked, so I could see when they opted in, but they didn't confirm. So, they didn't want the information enough. That's all I can figure out. They didn't want to confirm the link. So then from here, right away, it goes to this. And this is what I'm getting at. This is the strategy. What you want to do is, set yourself up some videos to help somebody. Like this one right here is a business opportunity. Okay. So this name here is basically just for advertise, kind of to, give them an idea. Hey, you can make this the easy way. Now, I don't like using that, but it was a catchy name, because I don't think when you first start out in this stuff that it's easy. Everybody uses that word a little bit too much to talk to people, you know, like especially brand new people. They sucks them in or something. I really don't like that. That's why I didn't spell it out. I just kind of made it this way. But it was a catchy name, and I had to name it something fancy to, you know, make them a little bit interested anyway. So all I did is I showed them how to, you know, basically find a product, or educated them on a product. And the next one, you know, how to find a product, how to get traffic. You know, this one here talks about landing pages a lot. And then, you know, this is kind of a little presentation to pre-frame them to buy my, you know, to get into the business opportunity. And, you know, that's it. You know, basically I gave them what, three videos of information that if they weren't interested in that opportunity, at least they got something out of the three video information. You know, so that's another way that you can, you know, pre-frame things to, you know, help you out, give you authority, to, you know, basically help you get better sales, better conversions, you know, more sales, actually, more sales. And, you know, you're going to get a whole lot better people that you get out of this. You know, even if they decide, oh, hey, I'm not ready for that business opportunity yet, I just don't feel, you know, that I could handle that, they're going to stay on your list. You gave them value. And if you keep giving value on your list, like my list gets the hangout every week. I constantly do this hangout every single week. So a lot, you know, it's kind of a bad time. I made it a 1 o'clock because I have a lot of things that go on in the evenings, and a lot of them, they kind of watch the replay. So I generally don't have a whole lot of people on my, you know, my live event. Most of them come, you know, I watch that too. I track it, and I noticed that a lot of them come in throughout the week. So, you know, that works too. At least they're still getting the information. They're still getting value. They still see me as an authority. So, you know, here, I put this down here, because a lot of these videos I really didn't, you know, like in the beginning of this, I say, hey, and how you doing and all that. So they still can see me down here. Now this one, there's a video here. Actually, I don't think I have the video done yet. But there's a video here, and I just stuck myself up there. It is basically in the same, you know, picture, you know, the picture that's down here. So I just stuck it up there for the whole thing. And there was a couple places where I was moving things around instead of talking right here on this, and it kind of made it a little weird, but, you know, I thought that was pretty cool. Made myself a video right inside the video area. But this is something you can do, guys. It's really not hard. You know, it depends on what niche you are in. I really don't know. You know, I mean, basically, you can be in different niches and figure out different problems. That's all I did here. These are problems that my business opportunity or my niche, you know, make money niche, has problems when they first come here. You know, they don't know how to find a product. They don't know where to go, and, you know, they don't know how to get traffic. And like I said, when I talk about traffic, everybody can get traffic. Anybody can get traffic. It's really not that hard. But to get it and do it right, you know, with the right landing page and maybe pre-selling yourself. You know, if you're brand new, I understand if you're not pre-selling yourself. But if you've been on here for, you know, any time, you need to start giving yourself authority. You need to start learning your practice, and then turn around, giving value, and, you know, doing little things like this. This was simple. You know, I did this I did this one on a free program that I used to use a long time ago. I've upgraded to ClickFunnels as far as most of my landing pages, but this works, you know, this works for me. So I went ahead. Actually, this easy way to 10K was revamped. I had another set of videos here with something else. It basically did the same thing, but you know, I think it was a year ago when I did it, and I got a little better. So I decided, hey, I'm going to revamp that. And, you know, basically all I had to do is change some of the names and some of the videos. But these are ideas that you can do, you know, to help yourself, you know, get better conversions, because, you know, nobody has this page, just me. So unless somebody's gone through and seen it, nobody has ever seen these pages, all of them. You know, I just made this the other day, so actually yesterday. So, you know, nobody has seen this page. So when everybody here is selling this or showing this page, I can come in with this page and go to the same traffic sources that everybody else is using, and this looks like a totally different thing. I did kind of say total domination engineering, but I didn't start off with that. You know, I made a totally different headline here, so it didn't, you know, totally look like, or you know, it didn't totally look like the other landing page, this one. You know, I could have said revealed advanced marketing strategies and all that. And then basically, it's basically the same kind of, you know, landing page as that one. It's just different, you know, a little bit different. And that's what I would say to do if you're brand new. You know, if you're brand new and you really don't know what to write, or, you know, what people are looking for, you can go here and basically, you know, maybe change the title around a little bit or something. You can take the ideas off of this page, because, you know, this guy, hey, he's head of the traffic, you know, division here. So he's one of the top traffic people on the internet. So he knows a little bit about what he's doing, right? He probably knows a lot more than all of us. So the idea of the headline, if you can tweak it around a little bit, you could use that. And, you know, change the page. You know, I totally changed this. Look, it's got free. You know, it's just, this is a template. So basically, I changed the whole landing page, put my own video to give myself authority, and then here's a button. And when you hit the button, it goes here, and then that's where I get, you know, all my opt-ins and stuff. So that's when the tracking really starts, right there. So I hope you like this. And, you know, I said, you know, I would tell you how to get this 500,000 leads. And that's basically the button right below. Let's see. I'm not even going to start that. But if you go here to this total domination engineering, you'll be able to get that strategy. I can't really give that to you because it's part of that that video series, and I would never feel right doing something like that. It's like stealing somebody's information, and it's free, guys. All you have to do is sign up, and it's a 4-part video series. That particular video is number 2. You're going to get a ton of $1 million ideas. I guarantee it. I've watched the first 2 videos. The third one, he's making these kind of from the comments and stuff. I mean, he has an idea of what they're going to be, but if somebody comments something, he's kind of answering their questions along the way. So he's still making these videos every couple of days, I think it is. So the next one's about ready to come out in video number 3. And I can't tell you about it because I really don't know. This is, off the fly. But what I have seen, I've never, ever, ever seen on the internet. Never. The strategy behind that is awesome. I mean, to get 500,000 leads, not views, leads into your list. Can you imagine the money you could make off of 500,000 leads? Well, all you have to do, hit that link, sign up, and give it a try. It's free video series. We give back to the community all the time, and that's something Vic does a lot. So you're going to get a lot of value from that opt-in that you're going to put in. And if you're the first time here, guys, right here, this free sign up, this is where I was talking about earlier, about $20 for free. You can start advertising with these people. There's no, you don't have to put $100 down. You don't have to do nothing. You use their $20 first. All you have to do is actually sign into the place so they, so you have a login, and it takes about 2 days when you first, get started as far as getting your ad going. They've gotten a little faster, I think. I've noticed I did something the other day and it was pretty quick about getting done. But, maybe the first ad you put on might take 2 days to get up. But hey, guys, it's $20 worth of free traffic. And that will probably take you, depends on how many ads you're doing and, how much you actually put up there as far as, I started off with $5. And most of the time they didn't make the $5. So that carried on, kept on going. And I had 2 ads running. So, figure it out. You'll get at least a week's worth of free traffic and give you some practice, some, if you've never done PPC before, give you some idea of what it's all about. And if you need some help, go to my channel. It's G Cattleman 1. Go to my channel, and there's videos there that I've already done for the Hangouts that you can find that'll help you do this. I think it's called, there was one there I did for PPC and 3 other networks or something like that. You'll find it. Just, maybe put PPC in and maybe you'll find it. I'm not sure. But, hey, for $20 of free traffic, it's definitely worth it. So, guys, that's all I have today. Let me, let's see. Stop sharing. All right, we're back. So that's all I have today. But really, guys, a couple recaps. Definitely change your landing page. If you're new, work on doing pre-frame landing pages. If they have a landing page and you can't particularly change it for some reason or another, you can always put a button there and do it like a 2-step, just like I showed you on that one, where you can do your own, give yourself some authority, and then click that button, and basically it's going to go to the other landing page. So that's a cool way of doing it, and that works also. Well, no, you'd want opt in on that one. If you're using like a ClickBank thing or any kind of sales page and they don't give you a way to put your opt-in information in as far as your autoresponder, not theirs, yours. If they don't give that to you, then you have to do something like what I just showed you. Make yourself a landing page, and then when they click that link in the autoresponder, you can have them go from there to your sales page. That would be like the thank you page in the autoresponder. Or you could, send them to your email, give them some value, then give them the sales page. It's all up to you and how you want to market. And then the other one is special too. Put yourself, make yourself a landing page, give them some kind of training, some kind of free training that's really going to help them out, help people, figure out how to do this. Because you know what, there's millions of people coming in here all the time, and when you're talking like I am talking to you, I don't know if you're brand new or been on here for a while or what, or if you're just here for some ideas. Sometimes that works. My mentor, he says, one idea is worth $1,000,000 sometimes. So if you just get one idea, and I gave you plenty of ideas today, it could be worth $1,000,000 for you. I mean, listen, 98% of the people are using landing pages that the company owns, and you change it around, you start, using other landing pages, your own unique landing pages, you got it. That's more money in your pocket. I guarantee it. You'll get higher conversions than those people that are using the regular landing pages. I'd say they probably are getting maybe 2%, and you could get 20 to 30%. All right, guys, I appreciate you. Go ahead and put some comments down below, and hey, share my page here. I really appreciate you, and I'll see you next Thursday.